Cedar Key is a small waterfront town on the Gulf of Mexico in Levy County.
It's really a wonderful landscape that we have here. This is one of the longest continuous undeveloped coastlines in the entire country. The Suwannee River, this river right here, is one of the last great remaining undammed and unaltered river systems.
Well, the idea was to bring the three colleges together, faculty and students, and put together a program that was both interdisciplinary and experiential and required collaboration among both the faculty and the students.
So what we've done with this program is to try to give students an understanding of how natural resource management agencies are dealing with climate change. Because each one of these teams of students that we have, they bring that holistic perspective of looking at each problem from a multifaceted angle. It's not just an ecologist trying to solve the problem. It's kind of got all the parts you need to really get a comprehensive solution.
And so I think that my perspective is really looking at how inland water management can relate to issues along the coast.
Programs like this are really critical in order to understand how the world's changing and how we can work together to find those meaningful solutions.
And so being able to work with people that actually know the data, know the science, have a science background allows me to formulate policy for a community that needs it, but in a way that's not just coming from a legal perspective, because unfortunately a legal perspective is not always the best perspective, or the only perspective. And I got to see firsthand what we're doing. You know, it's very easy to sit in an office and make decisions about people's lives or about communities or about ecosystems when you don't actually have to go and see it. You don't know what you're talking about in that way. You know, there's a difference between knowing and feeling. Being able to feel the mud and saying, this is what the community looks like, this is what the nature, the coast looks like around here, you know, kind of makes it easier in a way because you know what you're trying to protect and you see how valuable it is.
We all live here. The environment is a central role in all of our lives because it provides the foundation for our resource base. Without natural resources, we have no way to create sustenance for ourselves, economically, caloric, or otherwise.
I grew up here, so it's really neat for me to come and go with my colleagues and kind of, you know, be proud of like some of this stuff because I'm from here. I grew up in these woods and on this river. To learn how to drive on this river, not on a road. You know, I was baptized with this water, not in a church. You know, everything, this river, this water means everything to me.
The ecosystem is a holistic entity. It includes humans. It's not just the environment. You're seeing what you're working with firsthand, and that's huge in understanding the dynamics. It brings it to a different level than it would if you were just reading it out of papers and books. So I think that's really important as well.
Part of the idea is to engage these students in the sort of activities that they will be doing as young professionals in the real world.
I think that's the way that we need to be moving in academia personally. Like, the more practical we can be about it, the better.
University of Florida is perfectly poised. It's in our mission to communicate science out to the public and to help people solve problems.
And so now that UF is starting to play a more active role in being a part of Cedar Key with its facility and its staff that are now here on the island, we're very excited about what that's going to bring to the city.
The people from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the people from the CALS, the College for Agricultural and Life Sciences, and then law as well. And this made a really nice integration of these students. So this class has 5 students from each of those different disciplines working together.
You know, what we did today, and it is such a neat opportunity to get the students from the law school and liberal arts and sciences and from IFAS out in the field and actually seeing how we sample fish and how the agencies are trying to understand the impacts. I mean, that's priceless to have the group out here and do this.
The UF involvement is beneficial to them, I think, in a lot of ways, and maybe there's, you know, pushback from the community as well, but it's become part of what Cedar Key is.
All the different working parts, and so it's a really amazing opportunity to actually get experience working with people who are also part of the solution and who are going to help to come up with new ideas as to how we can start addressing some of these climate change issues.
is that you have to have boots on the ground, or you're never going to be able to understand the issues and never going to be able to understand what's at stake.
Our world today is a very complex and dynamic place, and it's a huge challenge to have a full sense of the picture from any one perspective. So it really does take that holistic analysis and building off each other's experience and skill sets to really understand how to navigate these really complex challenges.
So getting to have that opportunity to see what fish are here, what habitats are here, what industries are important to the area really gives me, and I'm sure many of my classmates, a better sense of what the impacts on this area will be.
The neat thing is it also provides a place where you can see results. So once you work hard to protect something or to change something, you get to see it, and then you get to see it. You know, you don't have to drive by, you get to walk by, bicycle, you know, whatever method you enjoy Cedar Key, and you really see the fruits of your labor.